My name is Todd Randolph. I'm a resident of Tampa, and I'm here to talk about the exorbitant increases in our electric bill and how they're fueled by corporate greed. I'm here today on behalf of the Hillsborough Affordable Energy Coalition, a group comprised of 34 local organizations that cooperate to fight against the incessant electric rate increases in the past few years. They just keep going up, never going down. So I'm a member of Food and Water Watch and Sierra Club, both of which take part in this coalition. So the rate increases are approved by a group called the Public Services Commission, the PSC, which is a regulatory body that is supposed to oversee the actions of the utility companies in a way of checks and balances. The problem with the PSC is that they are a quintessential example of regulatory capture. It's also called agency capture. It's a type of corruption in which people chosen to regulate the industry have ties to that industry and have interests that side with that industry that they are supposed to be directing in a fair way to ensure that there is justice for society at large. So think of the phrase, the fox guarding the hen house. Unfortunately, is a practice so common today across all industries. You see a revolving door of the same people in charge of major banks who go to leave. They had the SEC, or you see pharmaceutical executives, they go on to lead the FDA, or you see big food and ag reps who are put in place to lead health services. In this case, all the members of the PSC have ties with or have held positions in the energy industry in a way that skews their judgment to favor the special interests of the energy industry. So when a rate hike goes before them, who do you think they're going to side with? Big business or the common people? Big business.
Shame.
It's a shame. So all the members of the PSC are appointed by the governor. In appointing these industry insiders to the PSC, Governor Ron DeSantis picked people that he knew would be looking out for big business, not our interests, and the big business profits over the common welfare of Florida families. We have seen these rates skyrocket over the past few years, and Ron DeSantis, PSC, is going to continue to prioritize corporate handouts over Florida families. And we are going to keep seeing the increases in rates until we have changes in Florida law and at the PSC. So Florida Power and Light, FPL, is owned by NextEra Energy. TECO is an Emera, a Canadian company, and Duke Energy is privately held by major stakeholders. I'm going to let you guys guess. Number one, who's the major stakeholder? Number one, Vanguard. Number two, BlackRock.
Wow.
So Duke Energy customers here, right? This is Pinellas, this is Duke. So yeah, we're paying our bills that go to Vanguard and BlackRock. Those are, yes, if you wanted to talk about the deep state or anyone pulling the strings behind the scene, look at that. So these are investor-owned utilities, which has the appropriate acronym of IOU. They are privately owned entities that answer to shareholders first and consumers last. Consider Duke. Increases in Duke energy bills are occurring to ensure Vanguard and BlackRock have padded wallets of profits at the sacrifice of Florida families' financial security. These companies privatize the profits and socialize the losses. Whenever internal balance sheets are not ensuring shareholder returns, they run to the PSC for a rate hike. You know, a nice handout, a government handout that gets, funded by us, which they are doing now due to the recent hurricanes. And the PSC lets them get away with it. Simply put, Ron DeSantis' PSC is a rubber stamp for electric rate hikes that profit corporate executives and shareholders. Now, I happen to live in Tampa. I'm a TECO customer, but the story's the same for FPL and Duke Energy. The average TECO bill has doubled since 2019, far outpacing the rate of inflation. I don't know if there's another commodity out there that has literally doubled in the past 6-7 years. So TECO and FBL have some of the highest return on investments in the country for investors. In TECO's case, though TECO is only a small fraction of Emera's customer base, TECO accounted for their highest profit margin. And they are not ashamed of this inequity. In fact, in TECO's latest shareholder meeting, which is open to public shareholders, they were basically bragging about the golden goose they have with TECO, confessing how they're able to squeeze out the most profit out of the TECO bill payers, something which is not easy for the Canadian company to do elsewhere because regulations are more strict. However, in Ron DeSantis' deregulated capitalist free-for-all here, corporations are free to go about their business. But this is a testimony to that lenient regulators, the PSC, allow these companies to take advantage of Florida consumers for corporate profit. Affordable electricity in this state is a requirement to live. It's a human right at this point. And people need to be able to have power in their homes to be healthy. And we have the power to change things. Our voice can be heard. We have a platform. We can use it. There are publicly owned utilities in a lot of the country. A lot of electrical grids companies are publicly owned utilities. Nebraska, good red state, 100% publicly owned utility, electric utility. So they are out there. About 72% of your electric utilities are investor